Hello students, today we will start with the next topic after the stimulants. Let's start with the cognitive enhancers or the nootropics. They are also known as nootropics, which enhance your cognitive power. So, as you have already seen, your mental actions, your cognitive action is being depressed in a psychotic disorder. So, it is most important to improve that cognition. So we use a cognitive enhancer, or basically it is known as nootropics. So by definition, cognition is the mental action or a process of acquiring knowledge and understandings through thought, experience, and the senses. It encompasses process such as knowledge, attention, memory, judgment, and evaluation, reasoning, and computation, problem solving and decision making, comprehension and production of a language. So all these are the uh, processes which are regulated by your cognitive memory. So the cognitive enhancers are basically used in the Alzheimer diseases, multi-infrared dementia, in a mild cognitive impairment, in your learning defects, if you have a learning defects, or ADHD in children, in children, or CVA, cardiovascular attack, or during your stroke, organic psycho syndromes, sequel of head injury, ECT, or brain surgery. So these are the indication where we can give the cognitive enhancer. Now we will see the mechanism. The basic mechanism of cognitive enhancer is to increase the global or the regional blood flow and direct support of the neural metabolism, or it can enhance the neurotransmitters so that the blockage of the transmission which causes the which causes the psychiatric disorders, it should be maintained. So you have already seen the whatever the psychiatric disorders occur, maybe it is antidepressants, psychotics, or your anti-anxiety or your schizophrenia. It occurs when there is a disbalance between the neurotransmitter of your serotonin and the acetylcholine uptake. So it is very important to improve the balance. Okay, so mechanism is also improvement of a discrete cerebral functions. Moving further, cognitive enhancer is used. You have already seen the indication used in Alzheimer's disease. The main pathological features of the cognitive enhancer in Alzheimer is like it did not make cause to the amyloid plaque and neurofibrillary tangles, and marked decrease in the choline acetyltransferase and loss of cholinergic neurons in the brain. Next is your cholinergic activators. These activators that not cross the blood-brain barrier and are preferred. So tacrine is a very good drug, and it is longer acting reversible acetylcholinergic drug, and it is a palliatable for mild to moderate Alzheimer. It is very active in orally and improve the memory, cognition, well-being of the patient, and it also facilitate to increase the acetylcholine release. The main one adverse effect seen in cholinergic activators is hepatotoxicity. So it should be monitored and controlled while taking the cholinergic activators. Next is donepezil, rivastigmine, and galantamine. So these are newer reversible anticholine esterase, and it causes a better penetration into the CNS. And these drugs are better tolerated and has a less toxic, less toxicity than the tacrine. Clinical results modest and temporary. So these three drugs are, the dose are, donepezil is 5 mg OD orally in the evening, increases maximum to your 10 mg after 4 weeks. Next is your rivastatin, that is 1.5 mg orally, given BD twice, and it also increases. So, it can be given to 3 mg BD after 2 weeks. Galantamine is 4 mg BD orally, and it can be increased to 8 mg BD after 2 weeks. Transdermal rivastatin patches can be applied for every 24 hours, and the main normal side effects of this drugs are diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, and increased urination, which can be minimized. Next is your acetyl L-carnitine. It is a structure analog of acetylcholine, which decreases the sign and symptom of dementia in the Alzheimer's, and it is working very good. And it also increases the cholinergic transmission, and also have an antioxidant property and lowers the progression of the Alzheimer. Last drug is your mementamine. Mementamine is a excitotoxicity. It causes excitotoxicity due to the enhanced glutamate transmissions via the NMDA receptor. So it is very good, and the dose of the mementamine is 5 mg only, and it can be slowly increased to 10 to 20 mg per day. uh, it is non-competitive antagonist of the NMDA receptor, so it is used in very much is used. So it is better because of it is better tolerated and less toxicity. These are in we can say a line of drug for cognitive enhancer in the Alzheimer. Next is your some miscellaneous drugs like your nootropics, paracetam or eniracetam. These drugs can be given in a high dose of vitamin E, that is your 1000 international unit BD. Antioxidant also been given with that. Vitamin C, A, zinc, selenium, bioflavonoids, or the spirulina, which decreases the progression in the middle stage of the Alzheimer's. So basically, these all other antioxidants give you a immunity to uh, build a immunity to fight with the disease, and it also decreases the progression of the Alzheimer by regaining the cognitive power or a memory. So see, we can say cognitive enhancers are basically are the combination of drugs which increases your cognitive power or a memory, thinking, or the thoughts processes. So that's all for the cognitive enhancer. Thank you.